I just finished going for a run and I'm really sweaty, so I thought now would be a great time to show you the progress on my first Airbnb. So I'm going to give you guys a full house tour with my gimbal, so it's going to look nice and smooth and not really choppy. And if you want to stick through the end to figure out how much I've spent on the purchase price, closing costs, the renovation, plus furniture, you got to watch to the end of the video. But right now we're going to give a tour of the entire house. First off, we have the entrance over here. A couple of things have stayed, but pretty much everything is brand new. Chandelier is still the same. I actually don't mind it. Still a gold handle to keep some of the old life of the house around, but things used to be red. This used to be mirrors from floor to ceiling, but I'm not a fan of floor to ceiling mirrors. But pretty much everything's new. Everything was painted. You can see nice new LVP floor with a little white oak look. Big fan of it. It spans through the entire house, totally seamless, and it looks great. The guys did an awesome job putting it together. And sorry if I have a bunch of stuff everywhere. I'm still in the process of getting everything ready. But bench entrance, and we're gonna put a coat hook here. I was trying to find the studs earlier. I don't have a stud finder. Put a hole in the wall, but filled it, you can see right there. So I'm gonna wait until I have my stud finder to do that. But as we come in, we have an amazing entrance. And we got this big dope chandelier here. Used to be a fan, and I thought it was fine. This thing actually retails for $3,000. Mia found it for 250 bucks on Facebook Marketplace. So that is a huge statement piece, and I'm sure people will love it. And actually, the only thing that I am waiting on, which is really annoying because I bought it first, like day that I closed, is the sleeper sectional. So I'm trying to sleep 8 people in this 3-bed, 2-bath house. And the way we get the extra 2 people, because there's beds in each bedroom, is to have a pull-out mattress, pull-out couch mattress. And it's supposed to go right here. It's supposed to show up like May 13th. And today is what, June 11th? So it finally has shipped both pieces, and it's going to show up at the central delivery center, and then we'll schedule it for home delivery. So hopefully it's here by next weekend. Can take pictures, put this thing on the market. But to go back to the rest of the property, I love these bookshelves over here. Looks awesome. Most everything is a Habitat for Humanity restore purchase. So that stuff's super cheap, less than $1 for all of these books. So hopefully none of these books are weird or anything. I actually didn't read the covers for most of them, but they looked really nice and they fit with the bookshelf. And also we're in Pinehurst, North Carolina, which is a huge golf area. So I have some cool golf stuff. This was found at the restore for $1. Missing a club, but still looks pretty good. And then also have this TV and this awesome fireplace. Right now it's non-functional, but I'm fine with that. Don't really need people using it in case something goes wrong. And then here's a TV. I actually originally had put there we go, come back buddy, a 55-inch TV up there, but everyone was saying it was way too small. Playing with my ego a little bit there, talking about size. So I put in a 65-inch TV. Does look better, admittedly, so I'm happy that I made the switch. And then on the other side of the TV here, we have more of the same stuff, decor, just making the place look nice and homey, and also some more golf stuff, US Open poster. Thanks to my dad for sending some of those things and being willing to give them to me, so that's cool. And then one of the best parts of the whole house is this back deck here. And we are on the golf course, so this will be a huge selling point for people who are coming here to play golf. They can sit on the deck, got some furniture out here, as well as some fairy lights. I'll take another shot of those at night because it's really awesome back there. Actually, a pretty cool thing is these vines up here. Those are grapevines, and there's actually grapes growing on them, so that's pretty cool. And then off of the living room, we have the kitchen. And it's pretty nice flow, everything. It's not like an open concept, but fairly open for a house built in 1994. And my favorite part about the fact is that this house has no lead paint or asbestos because it was built after 1978. So that's the first time I bought a house that's only this old, which is pretty cool for me. So all the electrical wiring, things are expected, nothing's weird. When you open walls, it looks clean. Insulation is nice, it's not like really old houses. So that was something that's new for me. We pop on those lights. But basically in this kitchen, I don't know how much you can see, hopefully a lot, did the backsplash and new appliances. Not a huge kitchen renovation just because it already looked pretty decent. Cabinets are in all right shape. I had to clean them for a few hours. They were a little bit gross, but whatever, I'd rather clean them than put in brand new cabinets. Kept the cooktop because it was already there. And then the appliances are actually what I have in my house at home. So really like this fridge, especially because it has water. This oven was an absolute B word to put up, super heavy. Gladly Mia could help me because I wouldn't have been able to do it on my own. And then got a new sink and faucet. Most of the finishes in the house are black, so with a black faucet going along with everything there, and then matching dishwasher down here, and it works. That one was also a little bit of a battle to install, but got it done. And then off of the kitchen, there's kind of two seating areas. One would be this area, kind of like a breakfast countertop space, and I love these chairs. They right now retail at Target for $300 each, but they were only $150 for all three on Facebook Marketplace. The girl was just getting rid of them. And then another really cool thing, let's see if I can get back over here, is this table. So these table and chairs were $200 total. So it's obviously pretty cheap for a dining room table and 6 chairs. But because we painted the chairs this cool green color and painted the table black, it was able to kind of go along with making the place look better. And also there's this like blanket ladder thing over there. I have no idea what that was, but it looks amazing. Mia has picked out all of the furniture, decor, spent a lot of time on that, and I'm super appreciative because the house would look just not very good otherwise, to be frank. So I'm happy that I have that there. So to go off of the kitchen into the rest of the house, there's a little pantry here. You get some lights on. So, you know, have some stuff. And then we have the garage off of this wall. And so what I plan to do with the garage, you can see right here, I have a key. So I have it deadbolted on each side so that basically no one could break into the house, but also people who are staying here can't use it. Just to show the garage actually, because keeping a few supplies in here. Not too sure about the paper products. I'll see what happens if that's bad with the humidity, but nice big open garage, nothing too special. And off of here, I'm doing some laundry right now because I have like 3 sets of every single towel, every single linen for the bed sheets. So I have like so many bed sheets, it's crazy. So I've just been washing them all. Didn't renovate this laundry room whatsoever, but it still works. Everything's functioning. Kind of old, kind of an old school floor, but looks kind of cool. Not really much to do there. So let's go to the rest of the house. And basically off of the living area, all the bedrooms are in the back. And put these cool, let me turn them on. These cool globe lights here, I'm a big fan of them. And like I said, all of the handles are now black. Used to be gold, changed all the hinges to black, makes a big difference, used to be gold. And then also, some of the big important things I think in your Airbnb is having smart stuff. So over here, I have the thermostat, which is a Nest thermostat, so I'm able to control it from my phone and from wherever I am. So that can help me save some money. Obviously, I'm not gonna do it when people are staying here. They have the ability to put the temperature at what they want, but if someone's not here for a week or something, I don't really need it cooling the house or heating the house when no one's here. That's just a big waste of money. And then off of here is the first closet for people to use. Let me see if I can turn this around. So just a good coat closet, nothing special, water shut off, all good. The other thing about Airbnb, other than having closets for people to put their coats in and stuff in, is you need to have supply closets that's gonna have things like soap, shampoo, paper towels, toilet paper, all of your extra linens, towels and stuff, because I have been told if you leave those things out and accessible, people will just take them home because they think they can take them. So you need to keep stuff locked. So this one right here will be one of the supply closets. I currently don't have a lock. The one in the bathroom will have it, and I'll show that. But you can just see I have one comforter there, another shelf that I put in, and some towels. So gonna be building that a little bit more out. And then here's the first bathroom, the guest bath. Big fan of this bathroom, like love this floor. We have these at home too, it just looks really good. The guys did a fantastic job with this whole install. And vanity looks really good. Same with that guy in the mirror, looks fantastic. And you know, Kohler toilets, just like the garbage can out there. And then this one went really simple. Just did a tub surround no tile or anything, just an easy one. Easy to maintain. And you can see here's all my shampoo, conditioner, and stuff. So people have that going for them. And then in the actual bathtub itself, one with black finishes, looks nice and sleek. See if I can get those. Yeah, and then that's the whole bathroom. So off of the bathroom, we have the first bedroom. This is the large guest bedroom, as I would call it. And this was nicely decorated and everything, but I have one of the comforters over here just dry and clean. There's another comforter underneath it, and Mia's probably gonna hate me for this, but whatever. And was able to basically just paint this room. These nightstands we have over here and over there were also Facebook Marketplace. Everything else was bought, and then put in some room darkening blinds. So those look pretty nice. And also put in some fans. There were some really old fans, so put these ones in that are a lot better. And Mia's a huge fan of these. They're gonna just be for staging for some photos, but found these for $6 total at the Habitat for Humanity Restore. They're just cool little suitcases. And of course, every room gets its own rug because that's just comfortable and nice. And we still got to put some art up here. And every room also has its own closet. So that's that room. Kind of just nice, clean, all that good stuff. And over here is the other bedroom. Slightly smaller than that one, but has a nice feel to it. Just looks nice and clean. Mia, again, does a great job just picking out everything. Looks really good. And we got the cowboy photo, or the cowboy painting. So that one looks good. And actually, Mia is the one who makes all of these frames. Frames are actually surprisingly expensive, so Mia just goes to the hardware store, cuts them, stains them. So that also saves a lot of money. And don't worry, Mia's getting paid for all of her help in this. It's not just free labor that I'm getting. So I'm not being shady like that. And yeah, pretty much nothing too special going on in this room. Looks really nice. Overall, I absolutely love this house. I would live here in a heartbeat, but I would rather make money, so that's where I'm at. And then the last room is where the magic happens, where I sleep, is the king bedroom, master bedroom. Let's see if I can get some light in here. Oh, I gotta press the button, don't I? There we go. So some of my clothes are on the bed, but whatever. But this is a beautiful bed. I've never slept in a king bed before. Maybe on like a holiday or something, but not really. I got some good art here. It's just a really big, spacious room. Got some simple nightstands, just simple looking stuff. Some blinds. Actually in the morning, you can see people golfing from here, so that's also pretty cool. This cool dresser, Facebook Marketplace find, so that was nice. Also the desk was a Facebook Marketplace find, and it looks very similar to the bed frame, even has these gold little feet on it, which are on the bed frame as well, which is pretty cool. And then a desk in case people want to work here. It seems to be something that people want on Airbnbs, and then just some other decor. So that's all good stuff, and you know, I love staying in this room. And then we have the master bathroom. This thing is a beast. I love it. It's just amazing. Same floor, keep it simple, make it look clean and cohesive. Let me get these lights on. And then we got this freestanding tub over here. This thing is very cool. Still haven't used it yet, but gonna be staged with like some wine and stuff for some photos, so people feel comfortable and wanna hang out in here. Good little oasis while you were sitting in the tub. And then beautiful shower. I'm a huge fan of this one. Niche and this surround. We basically built the shower around this glass door because I didn't want to get a custom glass door because that's expensive. So this was a $750 enclosure. And then these tiles, nothing crazy, but just like classic timeless marble look with, again, the black finishes. So that all looks nice and I'm a big fan. And again, the same thing over here with the shampoo and conditioner and all that stuff. And that's gonna be done for people. And then here I am again in some mirrors, and I love this vanity. First time ever in my life I've been able to use a double vanity, so me and I don't have to fight for sink space, which is pretty cool. Fan of that. And of course, another Kohler toilet, because Kohler toilets should sponsor my videos, but they haven't yet. Yeah, that's the bathroom, and that's really the entire house. As you can see, it's like a super beautiful house. Maybe my voice doesn't shine through how much I actually really love this place. Like I said, I would live here in a heartbeat. It's so beautiful. Community is definitely more of a retirement vacation community. A lot of older folks that live around me, obviously, because golf is expensive and you need to have some, money in order to golf. So a majority of the people have made some money in their life and they live here. But let's talk a little bit about numbers. And to do so, I might sit down. So it's definitely way too sweaty to sit on a seat and Mia would yell at me. So I'm sitting on the stepladder here, talking about numbers. I purchased this property for, it was listed at $395,000. And while I was going through the entire process of finding an Airbnb, I was mainly looking at properties that were already nice and ready and move in, and I could just focus on the furniture. Of course, those ones, because they're move-in ready, everyone wanted them, so they went way over ask. I was offering 45, 50K over ask, not getting them. So went to this property, just saw the potential on the golf course, beautiful location, kind of thing that people would want. It was just pretty ugly, red carpet everywhere, red, dated, people hadn't cleaned it, bathrooms were old and gross. But everything was original from 1994. Although they put in a brand new roof, the AC and heating system is like 2018 or 19, so I don't have to worry about that for a long time. The water heater was from 1994, so I did switch that out as well. But the purchase price ended up being $405,000. Found some things in the inspection, so got a $5,000 closing credit, and closing costs were $15,000, so that closing credit helped a lot. And actually, well, it was actually $15,000. So it was around like $19,000, and then I got a $5,000 closing credit. Second home loans, they have changed the parameters around them. So they're kind of more like investment properties. So the closing costs are a lot higher. So that was $15,000 out of my pocket for that. For the closing costs, plus the down payment was 10% of the purchase price. So that's $40,500. So about $55K just for the property acquisition. And then the way the renovation worked, I paid the people who did the work for their labor, and then I purchased all the finished materials. So actually they paid for the paint, cement board they paid for, plumbing lines, stuff that you just necessarily wouldn't see. And that was $31,500. And then the actual materials and stuff that I didn't even think about, like appliances, those were kind of expensive, but just wanted really nice stuff. Overall, that was, I think it was 20 or 25,000 bucks. I don't know what the math is on that. I have it all written down. Maybe I'll go more detail into each specific thing. But I thought that was not bad for the amount of stuff that got done. This was the first time ever I've had a property where someone else did all of the renovations. Well, I still did some. I did the backsplash and some of the other things, but a majority of the major stuff, definitely there's no way I could have completed this in any period of time. They took about 6 weeks to complete it all, so it was a pretty decent timeline, especially with some of the slowdowns for materials. Some things took a little bit of time, but they still beat the couch. So this is just the last thing I'm waiting on. I really want to list this place and get it going, but can't do it without the couch. So that's where we're at with that. And then the furniture was roughly like also about $22,000. So not a small amount of money. That's the one thing about Airbnb is I've only done long-term rentals before. You can get the property ready, make it look amazing, renovate it, and then it's ready to go. But when you have an Airbnb, you basically have to do everything possible to be like you were moving into the property. But usually when you move into a place, you kind of live there and you're like, oh, we could use this thing, or it would look cute if we had this. But when you have an Airbnb, you got to get all that shit right away. You need 3 sets of every single bed sheet, every single towel. I have like 50 towels in this house now. So like that's just not stuff you would normally do, and it does cost more. It takes more effort. So I'm hoping that it will end up getting a lot of money. Looking at the projections for numbers, should be conservatively cash flowing like $3,000 or $4,000 a month. But also down the street, there's a property that is, or it was a little less ugly than how this property looked, but they're selling it or renting it out for $380 a night. And I was projecting on the high end, I could get $350 a night here. So we'll see what happens. Things go up. US Opens are played here. So those weekends, it can be a lot more. US Kids Opens are played here. Women's US Open are played here. People get married here a lot. So there's a lot of reasons that people will want to stay in this property. So I'm excited to hopefully make some money. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video of my first Airbnb. Property tours are always fun for me to go around and use my gimbal that I spent $400 on and don't really use it all that much, but I enjoy using it when I can. And if you guys want to learn more about real estate investing, Airbnb, personal finance, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'd appreciate it if you would like the video as well. And don't forget to check me out on TikTok and Instagram. I make a lot of videos in short form that are maybe more digestible, but maybe you don't learn as much. Who knows? People like different forms of content. So thanks again for watching, and more wealth is coming your way.